Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with Energy Aligns. I'm an energetic intuitive and I show up here every Thursday to pull a tarot card that highlights and harnesses the energy of the collective. So the energy that's all around us that we are a part of. And then I talk about how we can utilize or tap into this energy for personal growth and understanding and just awareness of how we can move in these times. All right, so the card that I pulled for this week, I don't know how you're all doing, but I'm feeling like this week has been kind of strange or weird. I'm not quite out of the hibernating wintry phase yet. I don't think I'm going to come out for another couple weeks, or at least I don't plan to. And so give yourself a little bit of a break before we kind of hit the energy of April and spring and a little bit more action oriented, okay? So the card that I pulled is the Three of Earth or discs, and you can see it here. Please take a look at it if you want and intuit what you can intuit before I start to ramble on and go into what came through for us as a collective. It's called the Three of Earth Works. So the Three of Earth Works is a sign, this card is a sign that things have been put into motion collectively are being held and are in a holding pattern. I'm wondering if you can all feel this. Can you feel that there's been kind of this culmination of things coming to a head and we're just kind of waiting for the energy to shift? We're just waiting to see kind of what's going to happen next. And we're just waiting to see how it's all going to turn out, whether it's like something in your individual personal life, but definitely for us as a collective. So as a collective, the energy is the holding pattern. So things are metaphysically and energetically being held like in a container. They're being held and supported, and things are just on hold. There's a pause going on. So another element needs to come in order for things to start moving and shifting. And it will come in to get things moving, so to speak. So remember, the element or the symbol of earth or discs in the tarot is all about the physical and earthly realms. So what is affecting them right now? What are we learning right now physically on this realm? So we're being held in order to feel what it feels like to be in place, to stay in place. And this requires a little bit of surrender, right? So if you're feeling like, I just want to get through this week or to get through this month, I am so uncomfortable. Personally, that's like it for me. Or you might be feeling, I just want to really know what's going to happen. That's the energy of this card, Three of Earths. So what this card is asking us to do is to be okay in this moment of pause or stagnation, or to not resist it, not try to push out of it and try to get out of it and try to and push forward, because we can't until the energy shifts, and things will shift. This is kind of the weird energy of March. Things will shift in a week or two. And things are always in the works, right? Just not always as we think or always what we can see with our eyes, right? They're not always action oriented. So here's the thing. How do we tap into this energy? It's really important. This Three of Earth. One, find some enjoyment, something that takes you out of the norm, something new and interesting perhaps. And number two is to remind ourselves or remind yourself that you're here. I am here. I have my breath. I have my body, and I have my spirit. These three things, I have these three things. I am whole. I can pause for a second. I don't have to go, do. And it's challenging. It's challenging right now. Taking the moments that you can for quiet time. So find the accessible moments in your day. They are there. That is the best way to do it right now because it is difficult. So the third way to tap into this energy is finding some kind of movement for yourself. Now, this is not choreographed active movement like going to the gym. This is a slow movement where you're maybe working with energy like Tai Chi or Qigong or dance Or if you're walking, you can be walking with no destination in mind, knowing that, okay, I'm going to walk for 20 minutes, but I'm just going to go here and there, and I'm not going to, test my heart rate or get my steps in. It's motion that is more free flowing, and it's also motion that is slow. So it's tapping in to being here in the moment now, not getting to or goal-oriented movement. This card is about being present in the uncomfortable stagnation that is now. And like I said, it's not doing anything now. There are other things working themselves out. There's other energies coming in, and it's very important that we make some kind of space for it. Okay. And so if you do none of these practices and you're just listening to this and you just have the awareness of it, the awareness is enough because you've made space with your awareness. Now, if you want to make space in your life to receive the gifts, receive the energy, be more in tune and more self-aware of what's going on with the collective and how it's showing up in your life, then start these practices or do them for a week or 2 weeks while this energy is kind of crunchy and still, and see how you feel. I guarantee when you do these things, you will not feel bad. You will not feel, gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done those practices. I wish I wouldn't have taken my 3 deep breaths. You won't feel like that at all. In fact, you will feel most likely a profound sense of peace, because this energy, man, it doesn't want to move, right? It's waiting for you to say, hey, I see you. I don't know what this is about, and it's so uncomfortable, but I'm going to just hold space for it. That's where we are. Okay, and give yourself a little bit of a break because it's only a couple weeks until we start moving in a different way. And if you incorporate the 3 practices that I just talked about, you really will have a little bit more kind of oomph behind you when the energy does shift. If anything, you'll just have a couple more tools in your tool bag. Okay, all right. I am just wishing you all so much love and deep awareness, truly, because these are real challenging times energetically, and there's a lot moving, there's a lot of confusion, and I just want to say good job if you're watching something like this, if you're taking time out for meditation, if you're slowing down to have tea or coffee with a friend, if you're taking the quiet moments between things, you're doing it. This is what is being called for. Slow, pause, fine-tuning our awareness to know that just the go and the movement and the action isn't the only thing that's going to get us somewhere new. In fact, it's not that anymore. It's the internal quiet that's going to create space for the solutions and the commentary and the awareness to start to move in different directions, and that will be the new. Okay, I am sending out my new March newsletter this month, and in it I am going to go into a guided meditation where we drop into our second energy center and we explore a little bit. So if you're not familiar with energetic awareness, this is a great way to start to say hello to your spirit in your body, and kind of see how that feels for you. You can sign up at energyaligns.com. You can email me directly at energyaligns23@gmail.com. You can just send a hello below on my Instagram page, and I will sign you up. Okay, I'll talk to you all soon. Hang in there. Lots of love. Bye.